Okay, guys, quickly moving on to the third section, which is quant. Before I get into that, you know the objective. Objective is score maximization. Objective is going ahead and finding out the smartest way of cracking the question. I don't know the LOD, so once I get deeper into it, while I'm solving questions, I will try to figure out the level of difficulty. If it seems to be very, very difficult, I don't need to, attempt a lot. I can just focus on accuracy. Seems very, very simple. I need to focus on accuracy and attempt. If it's mediocre, then I know that, it has to be a decent understanding of where I am and where I am not, and I'll pick up basis my strengths and not basis my weaknesses. Okay, the best way to go about it, like I like to do, is there are two ways. One, either start from the middle and solve the second half and come to the first half, or start from the beginning but keep skipping questions which do not appear to be short, or do not appear to be from areas which are going to be your areas of strength. That's predominantly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start now. 40 minutes starts off now. Okay, let's start. Okay, so this is basically, the calculator or whatever you want to call it. This is basically going to be my window pane. I'm going to go ahead and access questions from here. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, question 1. Arun's present age in years is 30% of Barun's present age. In a few years, Arun's age will be half of Barun's age. By what percentage will Barun's age increase during that period? Okay, Arun's present age is 30% of Barun. So let Barun be 100x. So Arun is 30x. In a few years, Arun's age will be half of Barun. So let that be, say, y years. So in y years, Arun's age will be 30x plus y. Barun's age 100x plus y. And this is half. So cross multiply 60x plus 2y is 100x plus y, which means y is equal to 40x. So in the same amount of time, Barun would be 140x. So Barun's age has gone from 100x to 140x. What percentage increase? 40% increase. Answer is 40. Let's quickly move on. Okay. If A and B are two geometric means between any two positive integers, C is the arithmetic mean of those two positive integers. Find the value 6ABC by B cube plus A cube. Okay. So if I'm looking at this, now basically if you look here, there is no cannot be determined, there is no none of these. So at the end of the day, if I take any specific value and I get an answer, whatever the answer would be, that has to satisfy. So let's take a particular value. Let's say A is equal, no, let's say the first number, won't call it A, what will I call it? Let's say the first number, whatever, say X is equal to 2, and then say, the common ratio is also 2. So then A will become 2 into 2, which is 4. B will become 4 into 2, which is 8. And finally the last number y, which is 8 into 2, 16. So the numbers are 2 and 16, and the geometric means are 4 and 8. C is the arithmetic mean of those two positives. So C is equal to x plus y by 2, which is 18 by 2, which is 9. So A4, B8, C9. So 6 into ABC, 6 into 4 into 8 into 9 by B cube plus C cube. B cube is 8 cube plus 9 cube. Oops, that's long. 8 cube plus 9 cube. No, it's B cube plus A cube. Sorry, my bad. It's B cube plus A cube. So 8 cube plus 4 cube. So 8 cube plus 4 cube, which is 6 into 4 into 8 into 9. Let's take 4 cube common. 8 cube is 4 cube into 2 cube plus 1. So this is equal to 4 cube is, okay, so 1 4 gone, another 4 gone, so cube gone, 2 gone, 3 gone. So I have 3 into 9 divided by 2 cube, which is 8 plus 1, 9. So 9, 9, which is 3. So 3 has to be the answer, as simple as that. Just substitute, simple. Let's keep moving. I'm keeping a keen eye. It's about 3 minutes, so I'm going fine, no tension. Find the roots of the quadratic equation x plus m into x plus n plus 14 is equal to 0. M and n are the roots of x plus 13 into x plus 2 plus 10 is 0. So if I open this, this is x squared plus 15x plus 26. So x squared plus 15x plus 13 into 2 is 26 plus 10, which is 36, is equal to 0. Now multiply to get 36 and sum is 15. So 12 into 3. So x squared plus 3x plus 12x plus 36 is 0. That is x into x plus 3 plus 12 into x plus 3. So x plus 12 into x plus 3 is 0. So I can say whatever m and n. So m is equal to minus 12 n is equal to minus 3. So x plus m into x. So x minus 12 into x minus 3 plus 14 is 0. So x squared minus 15x. This will be plus 36 plus, which is 50, is 0. So minus 10 minus 5. So x squared minus 10x minus 5x I can put it. So minus 10x minus 5, x into x minus 10 minus 5 into, so x minus 5 into x minus 10 is 0, which means I'm getting 5 and 10. 5 and 10 as the roots. Perfect. Okay. So there are 1,000 closed doors in a building numbered 1 to 1,000. There are 1,000 people who visit these doors in the following manner. First person opens all 1,000 doors. Second person closes the doors numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so all even will be closed. Third person changes the state. So closes if the door is open, opens if the door is closed. Of doors numbered, so okay, so these are all multiples of 3, multiples of 2, next one multiples of 4. Okay, so basically each person comes and it's keeping on changing the state of the door. Okay, so since I don't have paper pen, like I always used to do, this is just copied the question here. This is the place. So let's look at it. So let's look at one door at a time. Door 1, what is happening? Okay, let me do one thing. Let me change the color here. Let me use red for this. Okay, door 1, what is happening? Should I use some other color? One sec. Let's see, is anything else going to show? Let's use purple probably. Yeah, let's use purple. I think purple will be visible. Okay, yeah. Door 1, what is happening? First person opens all doors. So door 1 is open. Now nobody comes to door 1 again. Close. Cool. So door 2, first person opens all the doors. Second person closes the doors number. So then it is closed. So 2 is closed. Door 3, what happens? First person opens. Second person won't come to door 3. Door 3, the third person will come and close. Okay. Door 4, what happens? First person opens. Second person will come and close. Fourth person will come and open again. Okay. Door 5, what happens? So first person opens. Fifth person closes. Okay. Door 6, what happens? First person opens. Second person will come here, close. Third person will come and open. Sixth person will come and close. What is basically happening is the number of iterations is basically equal to the number of factors. If you see, 1 has 1 factor, so 1 iteration. 2 has 2 factors, 2 iteration. 3 has 2 factors, 2 iteration. 4 has 3 factors, so 3 iterations. 5 has 2 factors, 2 iterations. 6 has 4 factors, 4 iterations. Basically what is happening is, and which are the doors which are eventually, what was the question? Door has to be open. So which are the doors which are eventually open? If you see 1, 3. So any number which has odd number of factors is open basically. Any number which has odd number of factors is open, even number of factors is remaining closed. Now for a number to have odd number of factors, so number of factors of a number, how do we say it? Is a plus 1 into b plus 1 and so on and so forth. Now this is equal to odd. That means each of these individually is odd. That means a, b, c respectively are even. That means the number basically is some prime to the power of some even number. So p1 to the power of even into p2 to the power of even into p3 to the power of even, and so on and so on. Basically what I'm looking for is, I'm looking for perfect squares. So only perfect squares will have odd number of factors and will remain open. So how many perfect squares below 1000? Easy to do. 30 squared is 900, 31 squared 961, 32 squared was more than 1000, 1984 I think. So 31 squared, so 31. So 31 doors which are odd number of factors, that will be open. Yep, option B. This is good. Okay. Okay. Now changing back to yellow in this case for this color. Okay. If the domain, that is the set of all possible values of the independent variable x, is all prime numbers till 100, domain all prime numbers till 100, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, so on and so forth, last 597. How many we know? We know there are 25 prime numbers below 100, so this is done. Then there is y written, and the range the set of all possible values of the dependent variable y, which is y, okay, okay, is the set of all natural numbers. All natural numbers, okay. 3, so on and so forth. Obviously 97 will come, 98 will come, 100, so on and so forth, continues. Okay, cool. Okay, then the relation y is a factor of x has how many numbers in the set y satisfying the conditions? Y is a factor of x. These are all prime numbers. What are the factors of the prime numbers? They are the number 1 and the prime number itself. So all the factors for the numbers, these 25 numbers, one will be the numbers themselves, which is 25, and then will be the number 1. So 25 plus 1, 26. Cool. Okay. The air pressure exerted by a ceiling fan at the circumference of a circle is drawn on the floor, which has a center exactly vertically below the center of the fan, inversely proportional to the square of the slant distance. Okay, this is too long. This almost reminds me of an IFT question, a never-ending question. It's a very, very long question. I'll come back to this. I don't even want to worry. I'll just go to the next one. Okay, they've given some space to solve, but I don't want to even look at it. So let's move on. Okay, while working alone, A, B and C can finish a piece of work in 10, 15 and 20 days respectively. They started the work on 1st Jan, and on any given day only one of them works. Okay, for example, if A works on 1st Jan, B works on 2nd, C works on 3rd, again A on 4th. Okay, so ABC, 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 cool. If B starts, then B works on 1st Jan, C on 2nd. Okay, so B starts, then it will be BCA, 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 BCA. If A starts ABC, 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 then if C will start, it will be CAB, CAB, CAB. Okay, got it, understood. Okay, if the work gets finished on 8th Jan when A started on 1st Jan, work gets finished on B8th Jan when B started the work on 1st Jan, and work gets finished on C8th Jan when C started, find the value of BC. Okay, basically depending upon who starts and who closes. This is okay, understandable. So if when A starts, once again let me move to say purple. Yeah, if A starts 10 days, so in one day A takes 1/10, B equals 1/15th, and C equals 1/20. So in 3 days, that means ABC working together will take 1/10 plus 1/15 plus 1/20, which is 60. So 6 plus 4 plus 3, 10, 13/60. So in 3 days, it will be 13/60. Now, irrespective of who starts. If ABC, then 13/60 in 3 days. If CAB, then 13/60 in 3 days. If BCA, then 13/60 in 3 days. So closest multiple of 13 and 60, so 12. 13 into 4. So 12 days for sure. 3 into 4, which is 12 days for sure. And then if we start with ABC, 12 days gone, the 13th of Jan, then it will be A. A will do how much? A will do 1/10 of the work. So after 12 days, I've done 52/60. I'm left with 8/60. 8/60 is left. 8/60 is equal to 2/15 is left. 2/15 is left. 2/15 is left. Okay. A comes, A can do 1/10. So then how much work will be left? 2/15 minus 1/10, which is 30. So 4 minus 3, 1/30, which B will finish the next day. So 13, 14. So when A starts, it takes 14 days. So small a is 14. Similarly, if B starts, then 12 days we are done. Then on the 13th day, B will come and do 1/15. 2/15 was left. B does 1/15. So remaining is 1/15. C does 1/20. So there will still be something remaining. After C comes on the 14th day, there will still be something remaining which will be completed by A. So when B starts, then it will be going on till the 15th day. Now when C starts, 12 days gone, we've got how much? 2/15 left. C does 1/20th. So 2/15th minus 1/20th, which is how much? It's like 60. So 4 2s are 8. pi is 3, 5 by 60, which is 1/12 is left. 1/12 is left. So after C, A comes, A can do 1 by 10, 1/12 was left. So that means A will finish 1 by 12 on that day. So the next day itself, that means the 14th day it will be done. So 14, 15, 14. What was the question? Find the value ABC. 14 into 15 into 14. 14, 14, the 196 into 15. That is 90, 135, 144, 15, 2940, option B. That's the answer. Okay, this was slightly long, but okay. Okay, back to changing the color. Okay, the heights of 49 students in a class form an AP having a common difference of 5 mm. If the second tallest student in the class has a height of 174.5 centimeters. Okay, this is centimeters, this is mm. So common difference 5 mm is 0.5 centimeters. First I'll write that. Okay. Then find the height of the student who will be exactly at the middle of all the students when all students are arranged in ascending order. Okay. Okay. So I have a common difference and they're saying it's AP and height of the tallest is second tallest. Okay. So what will be the height of the tallest? The last term. So tallest is equal to A plus N minus 1, which is 48, 9 minus 1, which is 48D. So 48 into 0.5, which is 24. So tallest will be A plus 24. Second tallest will be 0.5 less than this. So second tallest is A plus 23.5. And this is equal to 174.5. So which means A is equal to, that goes 23, 151. If A is 151, exactly at the middle, height of the student exactly in the middle. Exactly in the middle when arranged will be the 25th student. Exactly in the middle. 24 on one side, 24 on the other side, 25th in between. So what will his or her height be? A plus N minus 1 into D, which is 151 plus N minus 1, 25 minus 1, 24 into D. So 24 into 0.5. This is 12. 151 plus 12 is 163, which is option C. Okay, this was easy. Okay, find the area of the largest possible triangle with a base of 16, perimeter of 50. Base is 16, perimeter is 15. So the sum of the other two sides will be 34. So let's imagine this is the base. Or let's say put it here. This is the base. 16, 34. Let's imagine if both were equal. So then 17, 17. Now imagine if one was 20, the other 14. So then 20, 14. Now keep imagining more. Say 25 and 9. So in the first case, height is this much. In the second case, height has reduced. In the third case, height is even lesser. Now area is half base into height. So if the area has to be largest possible, the height needs to be largest possible. The largest height will come when the other two sides are equal in length. That means it should be an isosceles triangle. So the other sides will be 34 by 2, which is 17. So the sides are 16, 17, 17. And to find the area, let's use that root over s into s minus a into s minus b. So semi perimeter will be 25. So root over s to s minus a. 25 minus 16 is 9. Into 25 minus 17 is 8 into 8, which is 5 into 3 into 8, which is how much? 120, which is D. Okay, cool. This is easy. Not bad. Let's keep moving. Okay. Find the area of the region in square units that comprises all the points that satisfy two conditions given by the inequalities. Okay. Okay, so whenever this sort of a question comes, I know this is more algebra and less geometry, but will I need to plot? Let me just think. Ideally, these are not the kind of questions I like to do. These, then volume questions and all of that, I like to wait, but give me a second. Find the area of the region in square units that comprises all the points that satisfy two conditions given by the inequalities. So, this is like a circle. So what can I say? So x squared minus 16x. So If I want to put it at x minus a whole squared, so minus 2a is minus 16, so a is 8. So if I say x minus 8 whole squared, I will get x squared minus 16x plus 64. So I have to add a minus 64. Similarly, minus 30y. So y minus 15 whole squared. This is y squared minus 30y plus 225. So minus 225 is 0. So x minus 8 whole squared, y minus 15 whole squared. Oh, this is less than equal to, sorry. Less than equal to 225 and 64 is 289, which is 17 squared. So this is almost like a circle. Center is 815 and radius is 17. So 8 comma 15, length of this is 17. Okay. And the other one, I have 15x is greater than equal to 8y. This is strange, because if I look x minus 8 and y minus 15, one thing which I can observe is this point 8 comma 15, it satisfies this, because if x is 8, I get 120 is greater than equal to 15, 120. So this satisfied. So I'm looking at a line which will go through this. A line. So let's look at the other points. 8 comma 15 satisfies. Let's look at what will be 5 comma 15. 5 comma 15 won't satisfy, so above it won't satisfy. But if I go 8 comma 16, 8 comma 16 also won't satisfy. 8 comma 16 also won't, but 9 comma 15 will satisfy. 9 comma 15 will satisfy, which means y-axis remains the same, x-axis goes. So if I go a little to this side, it satisfies. Okay. So it's, basically what will happen is this line then will become a diameter. Something like this probably. And this area will satisfy, something like that. So irrespective of which side it is, whether this satisfies or this satisfies, I am not getting deeper into that, but eventually it has to be only one side because it's greater than equal to. So only half the area would be taken, half the area of this circle. So what is the area of this circle? R is this, pi r squared. So 289 pi. So 289 pi by 2, half the area. So yeah, it should be that. Yeah, generally I don't like to do these, but it is falling in place, so I've done it. So I'm hoping that it is fine. 289 pi by 2 is came. Okay. In a basket, the number of red, green and blue balls are in the ratio 8, 5, 7. In what ratio does the number of green and blue balls need to be added in the basket so that the new respective ratio is 7? Okay, cool. I like these kind of questions. So basically I have red, green, blue. Earlier I had 8, 5, 7 ratio. Now the new ratio is 7, 5, 8. So basically look at this. Earlier and what am I adding? I'm only adding green and blue. That means red remains constant. So red has to be such a number which is divisible by 8 as well as 7. 8 7s are 56. So let's see, earlier, let's assume it was red, green, blue. If this was 56, so 7 parts. 8 parts is 56, 1 part is 7. So 35, 49 is what I had earlier. Now 7 parts is 56. That means each part is 8. So 540 and 864. What is the question? In what ratio the number of green and blue balls? So green I have added 5. Blue I have added 15. 5:15, which is 1:3. This is D. Easy. That's why I like this question. Direct. Okay. If in a triangle PQR, P by tan P is equal to Q by tan Q is equal to R by tan R, what can be said about the triangle? Let's put some value. It's a triangle. Easiest way to check is, let's check for equilateral. Let's put 60, 60, 60. So P by tan 60 P by tan 60 would mean P by root 3 is equal to Q by tan 60, which is Q by root 3 is equal to R by root 3, which means P is equal to Q is equal to R. So if it's 60, 60, 60, it is satisfying. Each side have to be equal, 60, 60, 60 degrees. Satisfying. So equilateral triangle. Easy. Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is good. I like this direct. Okay. In the mock PAT exam conducted by a coaching institute, 43% scored more than 80% in quant, 30% scored more than 80% in verbal, and 28% scored more than 80% in data interpretation. 22% students scored more than 80% in both quant and in both quantitative aptitude and verbal. 16% students scored more than 80% in both data interpretation and verbal. 18% students scored more than 80% in both DI and quant. It's to be noted that mock PAT there were only 3 sections. Okay, so it's like a set theory question. How many questions do I do it? 13. Okay, so there are 2 questions linked to this, so I will want to do it. Let's change the color. Let's go back to purple. Okay, so I have a mock PAT exam, so let's create it. Okay, what do I have? Quantitative aptitude, I have verbal ability, this is like CAT, and I have DI. Okay, cool. 43% students scored more than 80% in quant, 30% students scored more than 80% in verbal. So this is 43, verbal is 30, okay. 28% scored more than that in DI, so this will be 28, okay. 22% students scored more than 80% in both quant and verbal. Now then there are both, so let's assume something. Let's say this is A, okay. Scoring more than 80% in all 3 is A, let's assume, okay. Scoring more than 80% in all 3 is A. Now they are saying 22% scored more than 80% in quant and verbal. Quant and verbal is 22. So 22 minus A. So 2 minus A. So what I'll do is I'll remove this. Generally the way I like to do this is just point out here 22 minus A. Okay. Similarly 16% students in DI and verbal. DI and verbal 16%, so 16 minus A, this will fit here, okay. And 18% scored more than 80% in DI and quant, 18, so 18 minus A. Okay, so I have all done. Now I can put the remaining in place, right? Let's put the remaining in place. So quant total was 43, so 22 minus A plus A is 22 plus 18, that's 40 minus A. So 40 minus A, so I need 3, that's 43 minus A, 3 plus A. Okay, good. Then I have 30 in verbal, so that's 22 plus, that is 38 minus A. 38 minus A, so A minus 8, okay. Then 28, so I have 34, I have 34 minus A. 34 minus A, so again A minus 6, okay. Okay, so let's look at the question. I've reached here. What is the question? The question is, what is the maximum percentage of students who scored more than 80% in at least one section? Maximum percentage of students who scored more than 80% in at least one section. Who scored more than 80% in at least one section. So this entire circle, this entire area. So maximum of all of this. So what is the sum of this? 3 plus A plus 22 minus A plus A minus 8 plus 16 minus A plus 18 minus A plus a minus 6 plus a. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms. 3 plus a, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms. This is fine. So how many a and minus a cut? Plus a minus a cut. Minus a plus a cut. So there's a plus a. So 3 and 22, that's 25. 25 minus 8 is 17 plus 16, 33. That's 51. That's 45. So a plus 45. So basically a plus 45. So I need the maximum possible value of a. Let's look at this. A. So let's say a plus what I have first, or a minus. So if you look here, a minus 6, a minus 8, which means a has to be greater than 6 for sure. Then I have 22 minus a, I have 18 minus a and 16 minus a. So a has to be less than equal to 16. So a has to be greater than equal to 6 and less than equal to 16. Maximum possible value of a is 16. So 45 plus 16, 61. So what will it be? Maximum percentage of students who scored more than 80% marks? Well, that will be 61. Let's look at the next question. Minimum percentage of students who scored more than 80% in at least 2 sections. Scored more, at least 2 sections, okay. More than 80% in at least 2 sections. So now I have 22 minus a plus 16 minus a plus 18 minus a plus a minus a plus a. So minus 2, 22, 40, 56 minus 2. Once again, let's look at the question. What is the minimum percentage of students who scored more than 80%? Minimum percentage who scored more than. So I have 56 minus 2. I have to find the minimum percentage. So once again, for the minimum percentage, a has to be maximum, then this value will be least. We just saw that the maximum value of a is 16. So if I put a equals 16, 32. 56 minus 32 is 24. So the answer will be 24. 24. Cool. So I have still about 11 and a half, 12 minutes to go, and I have about 12 questions, 1 minute per question, but this is okay. I've done about 12, 13 already. Looking at this right now, I feel a 99. Now last year in CAT 99 was at a score of how much? Last year in CAT 99 was almost at a score of about 42, 43, not more than that, about 14 questions, which means this is probably more or less at par, probably ever so slightly difficult than last year. So if I do about 14, 15 questions, 99 is sure, and if I get about 17, 18 right, I'll be closer to 99.7, 99.8. So that's what I'll try. Let's see where I am. I've done more or less all till now. I've left 1, so that means I've done 13. So I don't think I've gotten anything wrong. So I'll try to do about 19, 20. Even if I get 1 or 2 wrong, I'm sure that will be 99.7 plus. Now in order to do that, it roughly means, now that I've spoken so much, but still I'll take that time because I shouldn't be speaking. About 11 minutes to go, 11 and a half minutes to do about 6 questions. So that means 2 minutes per question, and I'm quite sure of a 99.7 plus. That's what's going on in my mind. So I want to go steady. 2 minutes per question is a long time. Okay, coming back to this. Bank offers 10% per annum compound interest compounded half yearly. Another bank offers R% simple interest per annum. If after 2 years both the bank generate same interest on the same amount of money, then fine. Okay, so what will be the compound interest? Half yearly. Half yearly and R%. So R by 200 and to the power of 4. Now this is going to the power of 4. I have 12 minutes to go and it will go to the power of 4. Okay, I'll come back to this. I don't want to do this right now. I'll come back to it because it's to the power of 4. It will be very, very, it will take time to calculate. I'll come back to it. Okay. For which integral value of x the given equality holds true? Log squared x. Okay, this is fine. I can do a lot mentally. So we know this, okay, log base AB is equal to log B by log A. I'm going to use this funda. So I have log base 3 into, so this is log squared x by log 1/3. Log 1/3 is 3 to the power of minus 1. So I can say this is log x by log 3 to the power of minus 1, which is minus 1 log 3, which is minus log 3 whole squared. Okay, minus 3, this is log x again, divided by log 1/3 is minus log 3 plus 5 is equal to 4 plus log 16 by log 0.25. Now that is 0.5 whole squared. That's log 0.5 whole squared, or 0.25 is what? It is 1/4, which is log 4 to the power of minus 1, which is minus log 4, which is log base 3. So log x by log 3 whole squared. Okay, that's fine. So that's log base 3x. So log base 3x whole squared. This is plus log base 3 x plus 5 is equal to, so log 16 is log 4 squared, which is 2 log 4 minus this. So 4 minus 2, which is 2. So this 3 squared, which is 9. So I have log base 3x. So I have log base 3x plus 3 log base 3x plus 5. So if this log base 3x is say a, so I can say a squared plus 3a plus 5 is equal to 9, which means minus 4 is 0, which means plus 4a minus 1. So a squared plus 4a, which is a into a plus 4 minus 1 minus a into a plus 4. No, plus 4. So minus 1 into a plus 4. So a minus 1 into a plus 4 is 0. Now a is log base 3x. So a is equal to 1 or minus 4. So log base 3x is equal to 1 or minus 4. Which means x is 3 power 1 or 3 power minus 4. Which means 3 or 1 by 81. So either x is 3 or x is 1 by 81. For integral value of x, so x is 3. That's the answer, 3. Okay, this took time. Okay. Find 30th term of the series. Minus 1, 0, 0, 7. Okay, minus 1, 0, 7, 20. 39, 64, 95. First difference is 1, 7, 13, 19, 25, 31. It is common, 6, 6, 6, 6. So second difference is common. That means it's a quadratic expression. Ax squared plus bx plus c. So if I put the first value x equals 1, I will get a plus b plus c is minus 1. Put x equals 2, you get 4a plus 2b plus c equal to 0. And put x equals 3, I get 9a plus 3b plus c is equal to 7. Okay. If I multiply all of this, what do I get? 14? No, nothing. Doesn't really help me. So first and second, if I multiply No, if I just subtract first and second, what? Oh, so yeah, I just subtract. So from second, let's subtract first. So I have 4a plus 2b plus c is 0. Then I have a plus b plus c is minus 1. Subtract plus minus minus minus. 3a plus b is equal to 1. If 3a plus b is 1, multiply this by 3, I get 9a plus 3b is 3. This is 3. That means c is equal to 4. Okay. So what c is equal to 4. Just thinking. I have c is 4. So let's put it in the first two equations. I get a plus b is equal to minus 1 and then minus 4. So minus 5. And I have 4a plus 2b is equal to minus c, which is minus 4. Okay. So I can say 2a plus 2b is minus 10 from here. And if I subtract, this is 6, this is gone, 2a. So a is equal to 3. If a is 3, b is minus 8. Okay. So 3x squared minus 8x plus 4. And I need the 30th term. So that's 2700 minus 240 plus 4. So 0. Ending in a 6 I'm getting. No, ending in a 4. Okay. 2700 minus 240, that's 2500 minus 40. That's 2460. That means 2460 plus 4, 2464. Option B. Okay, but this is taking a long time. I need to be quicker. Okay. N factorial ends with x zeros, n plus 1 factorial ends with x plus 3 zeros between 0 to 6 and okay, this is easy. N factorial ends with x zeros, n plus 1 with 3 extra zeros. 3 extra zeros, okay. So 24 factorial has how many zeros? By 5, so that is 4. And 25 factorial by 5 plus 25, which is 6, so difference is 2. So let's take around 125. So 124 factorial, 124 by 5, which is 24, plus 124 by 25, which is 4. So that's 28. 125 factorial, 125 by 5, which is 25. 125 by 25, which is 5. 125 by 125, which is 131. So difference is 3. Okay. So everything... n plus 1 factorial, so n factorial ends with x, n plus 1 factorial ends with x plus 3. How many such values of x? So all multiples of 125 in and around that. So n factorial and n plus 1. So 124 factorial, 249, 374, 374. 125 into 4, 500, 499. So corresponding will be 125, 250, 375 and 500. So 4 values. Okay, I have 2 more minutes. I need to be quicker. Digits A, B and C of a 3-digit natural number ABC satisfy the condition 81A plus 9B plus C is 539. Find the product of the digits of a given 3-digit number. Okay. 81A plus 9B plus C is 539. So 539, 81. Now if A is 6, that is 486. A is 7, it will mean 567. So A can't be 7. A can be 6. If A is 5, I get 405. Then 9B plus C will become 134. Maximum value B is 9, that's 81. C can be 9 also. So maximum 9B plus C is 90, not possible. So A has to be 6. If A is 6, that's 486. 486, that's 53. 9B plus C is equal to 53. So B is equal to 5. C is equal to 8. Product 48 into 5, that's 240. Okay, this is easy. Man travels by motorboat to and fro between points A and B when the speed of... Okay, this will take long. Let's forget this. We'll come back. Triangular braid of sides 5, 12 and 13. It is rotated completely once along 12 centimeter side. Find the volume. If it is rotated completely along 12 centimeter, so I have 5, 12 and 13. So this is 13, this is 12, this is 5. It is rotated completely along this. That's how it will be rotated. So then this becomes the height. It's a circular cone. This will be the radius. This will be the height. And this will be the slant height. So 1/3 pi r squared h. 1/3 pi r squared, which is 25 into h. 12, 4. 100 pi. D. Easy. Okay. 10 to the rate of 6 power 22 is... Okay, I have about 40 seconds left. 10 to the rate of 6 power 22. So 6 power 22 by 100 remainder, which is 3 power 22 into 2 power 22 by 100. So 2 power 20 by 25 remainder, which is remainder of 6 power 20 into 9 by 25. So let's take remainder 6 power 20 by 25. Now 6 and 25 are co-prime. So Euler number of 25 is 25 into 4/5, which is 20. So by the Euler's rule, remainder of 6 power 20 by 25 is 1. So 1 into 9. So remainder of this thing is 9, and I had earlier multiplied by 4. Sorry, divided by 4. So 9 into 4, which is 36. So remainder will be 3. Okay. Okay, no time. I have just 20 seconds. No time. Okay, this is easy. Points this and this are the two endpoints of the diagonal of a rectangle. If the equation of the other rectangle, both diagonals will go through the midpoint. So the midpoint will be 5, 1, 6, which is 3, 8 and 4, 12, which is 6, 3, 6. So 3, 6 goes here. 6 is equal to 9 plus C. C is minus 3. Okay. Last one. While selling, a trader uses a weighing balance that shows 800 grams for a kilogram. 800 grams for a kilogram. He further marks up the price of the item 50% above its cost price. Gives a discount of 20%. Okay. So let the cost be for 1 gram 1 rupee. So actually he is his actual cost price will be for 800 grams, which is 800 rupees. But what does he say? He tells you that he is selling for a kilogram, so that means 1000 rupees, and then he marks up by 50%, which means 500. So 1500 is his mark price. He gives 20% discount. 20% of 1500 is 300. So selling price is 1500 minus 300, which is 1200. Selling price is 1200, cost price is 800, profit percentage is 50%. Okay, that's about it. I don't think I'll be able to go further. Oh, there were options here. I missed this. So answer is option C. Okay, so that's about it. Won't be able to go further than this. So, gone ahead in about 45 minutes. I think I've done a good number of questions. Should have done somewhere around 20 odd questions. And I don't think I made more than one error at max. Probably not even that. So even if I score say somewhere around 52, 53, I'm quite sure it's 99.75 plus. So that's the kind of confidence by looking at the paper you can see. Why? Because in between some of them were calculative, like the log question and all of that. So that's predominantly what we need to go ahead and keep in mind. This is how I would go ahead and do the paper. I think I slowed down a little in between, especially, in that question, when there were two questions of that set theory question. I could have been a little quicker. I think I wasted some time there. Even in the log question and all went slightly lengthier than it otherwise could have. Also, this also helps us understand, like I always keep stating, the second half is slightly easier questions as compared to first half. So some of the latter part question, last 2-3 questions and all, were very, very simple absolute sitters. So the other way in which I like to do is start from question 14, go 14 to 26. If you're able to do 10-12 questions, great, then do the first 13. So that's the other way of doing it. So it depends upon what one person is comfortable with. This is how I did it today. Some other day I might go ahead and start with 14. But the objective is long questions not from your area of strength, or when you have limited time, like when I had 2 to 4 minutes, I said, this seems very long. I might be able to do it, but I'll skip it. So these are certain things that you should keep in mind to go about, when you're solving the paper. That's all that I'll go ahead and state. That's about it from my end. Any queries, do feel free to get in touch. That's it. See you soon.